Hi, it's Sam from Red Dog Ranch. I'm normally not in front of the camera. In fact, I typically abhor being in front of the camera. But considering the circumstances and what I've been thinking about lately, I just thought it would be a nice opportunity for me to talk to you a little bit about staying centered in these really unusual times that we find ourselves in. So I'm here in the barn in the morning with the boys. They just finished eating their grain. And I wanted to ask you a question, which is, how are you maintaining your center? How are you maintaining a sense of harmony? Unfortunately, I'm not able to see a lot of my clients and my clients' horses because of the stay-at-home order here in Wisconsin. But I am hearing from several of my clients about their horses not wanting to be touched and not really wanting to hang around them very much. And so because most of us love spending time with our horses and it makes us feel so much better, I wanted to share a couple things that you might be able to put into practice over the next few weeks and beyond to better connect with your horses. So the first thing I want to ask, besides how are you maintaining your center and your sense of harmony, is what are you doing with your time? Are you distracting yourself? Are you finding a lot of things to do to keep your mind occupied? Are you watching too much TV? Are you watching too much news? Are you going out to visit your horse? And if you are going to visit your horse, how are you bringing yourself to your horse? And that's really the main thing I want to talk about today. A lot of us, I think, are going to our horses and we're going to them in a stress state. And because horses are such subtle creatures, and they pick up on that energy very, very quickly, way in advance of us being in front of them. And then they work with that energy and move with that energy in very different ways than we as humans do. And it's not always a productive way for them, nor a healthy way. So one of the best things that you can do before you even get to the barn is to reduce your level of stress and calm yourself down and have some integrity with your emotions, meaning that the emotions that you are feeling, you are reflecting to your horses. Because the things that horses don't like are when people don't have integrity. So when you're trying to hide the stress, when you're trying to hide the worry, and you're kind of faking it till you make it, horses don't like it when people try to fake it. So come as you are, but also calm yourself down before you get to the barn. So one of the great ways that you can do that is by using a technique called supportive touch. And Dr. Kristen Neff talks about supportive touch, which I typically like this supportive touch here, where I take both hands over my heart. And I really enjoy this. It's a very comforting touch for me. But there are many other places that you can use and find your own supportive touch. And the reason we do this is by just even offering this supportive touch for ourselves, it helps us to calm down. It reduces the stress hormone, cortisol, and it increases the cuddle hormone, or the connecting hormone, of oxytocin. So I'll show you a couple of different places where you might want to try, but then I would encourage you to just explore on your own. So hands over the heart is one. Some people really enjoy putting their hands up here on their face. And this is a very comforting position. Other people feel comforted with their hand on their forehead and maybe the other hand at the back of the head. This one also feels comforting to me as well. It's just my arms get tired, so I don't use it as much. Other people enjoy maybe something a little tighter, almost mimicking a hug. So whatever the comforting touch is that you enjoy and feel comforted by, put your hands in that position. For now, I'm going to use this, and then we're going to practice some square breathing. And it's square breathing because we are going to inhale to the count of 4, hold our breath to the count of 4, exhale to the count of 4, and hold our breath to the count of 4. And we're going to repeat that cycle about 4 times. Sometimes when I'm super stressed, I need to repeat that cycle 6, 7, 8 times. I don't do it much more than that because I can get lightheaded. So just a word of warning, if you do experience any lightheadedness or not feeling well during this cycle of breathing, don't proceed. Just breathe as you normally would. So you're going to take a nice cleansing breath, not counting, just nice deep inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth, and repeat that 3 times. And if you can make a noise as you exhale, allow your belly to relax. I'm going to do one more. And already, just doing that, the tension has come down a little bit. So now we're going to begin the square breathing. So you'll inhale to the count of 4, and you'll just have to kind of figure out your own pace. So inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now repeat that about 2 to 3 more times. That was 2 for me, and I could really feel the stress level reducing and my parasympathetic nervous system kind of kick into place. My shoulders were relaxing. I even felt my hands over my heart relax and not be clutching my heart. So I would really encourage you to try this once a day, a couple times a day. There are some days where I do it multiple times a day, and other days it's just in the morning during before my meditation, and see if it helps you. The part 2 to this video, we will actually be working with one of my horses, and I'll show you a horse version of this. So now that you're relaxed and calm and your stress levels are reduced, then going to your horse and doing some hands-on work would be a perfect thing to do. Thank you.